There he is, my freedom fighter. Out there banging his cans. I got cold and wet and that, but the support we've been getting is unbelievable. I'm just gonna turn the fan down a little bit so hopefully you can hear any of the honks and that. We've had so many people roll down their windows and cheer encouragement and join the comments and that, using whichever form of expression they wish to use. We've had a couple of larger vehicles and machinery go by us and that and blow their horns, which made us feel like we were back in Ottawa again with everyone there. But we had such a fire ignited and had to come home for, home responsibilities and other things that we had to deal with and that. And so after seeing the footage of the rally here in Mississauga at Huron, Ontario and Burnham Thorpe last weekend, we thought we wanted to energize that fire and show people here and that you don't have to go all the way to Ottawa to show your support. And of course we're doing it outside of MP Fonseca's office and that, and this is the main intersection at Burnham Thorpe and Tompkin in Mississauga. And so all we've been doing is just laps, waiting on our pedestrian light to go, and that, and yeah, talking to folks that came along. We had a couple come out that live in this area. They stopped in that and spoke with us for quite some time. We had another lady who actually parked her car, saw us. She parked somewhere and then came across and spoke with us as well. She's had an unfortunate experience throughout the different health measures and mandates and that, and so out of respect for her, we agreed not to go into any details with it and that, but she was just so supportive of us being out there, and especially with the weather being less than wonderful in Mississauga here today. Unfortunately, you can't see him. He's behind the ambulance there, but you'll see him in just a minute again, crossing. He's banging out a good beat with the cans. Something I could kind of bounce to as we were waiting at the lights. Trying to keep warm. There he is. See if I can zoom in on him a little more there. There we go. No, we don't want the... There's an awful lot of traffic because they are calling for freezing rain this afternoon to switch over into snow this evening. So, but we were out there through the lunch hour-ish time and got a tremendous amount of support from folks. It's just been awesome. At lunchtime, the lights switch much faster. But they're back down to it being a little bit slower now. Every time you see him raise that can, that means that somebody has honked or given him a thumbs up or something, so he's sure to acknowledge and call out a thank you to anybody that rolls down their window or even just honks. I'm just going to clear the windshield again there, guys. There we go. We had so many people taking pictures because when we were out there with the placard sign and that, people were trying to read what it was. So you never know, we may be a YouTube sensation with somebody else, or Facebook somewhere, or some social media thing. It's a pretty humbling thing for two folks that pretty much like to keep to themselves, and you know. But this is the time where everyone needs to speak up, so we can all go back to having the freedom of choice to either stay to ourselves, or be as social and outgoing as we want to be, and as we choose to be, whenever and wherever. Without freedom, we have nothing. So there he is. My freedom fighter, my inspiration. I'm just so proud of him. Day 2, February 18th, outside of MP Fonseca's office, at the corner of Burnhamthorpe and Tompkin in Mississauga. We love you, Canada. We've never been so proud to be Canadians. And that's why it's so important that we fight and continue to keep Canada, the true north, strong and free, as the message is on his jerry cans. So keep up the fight, everyone. None of us are alone. Remember that. Big hugs.